My name is Aaron Smith. I did video production within the app, making sure that the videos were placed correctly, they were scaled correctly, and they looped correctly. I also did quality assurance, so I was kind of the gopher, making sure that everything worked correctly where it needed to, and help troubleshooting most aspects of the project.
Hi, I'm Brennan Cuppage. I'm a senior at Boise State University, and I was one of the coders on this project. Specifically, I was tasked with making sure that our app could recognize a set of ingredients by using image anchors, and then when those ingredients were scanned, the app would play an animation for the user, making sure they knew how to use those ingredients in particular.
Hi, my name's Emily, and my contributions for this project was creating the UI, or general look, of the app and implementing text-to-speech for every text present in the app.
My name is TJ Munger, and I helped produce the main concept of the project. I managed to make sure the ideas from our clients were properly executed in this project. I also created the animation videos for this project.
My name is Tyler Arcella, and on this project I was another programmer, helping Aaron and Brennan program. I would suggest debug, fixes, tests with them, just generally be support while they were trying to figure things out in the chair while programming. The other thing I was doing on this project was I was attempting to add a functionality to the app where when the teacher goes to the next step of the project, only a certain image anchor and video would then be able to be played based on the instruction step. So that way the teacher could not potentially have all the objects in frame and have all the animations playing, potentially overwhelming the child.
In working with our clients from Mississippi, we decided to create an AR cooking app, which would act as a learning aid to help teach children how to cook by providing instructional demonstrations and step-by-step recipes and instructions on how to use certain items within a kitchen to create a recipe.
At the beginning of the project, we created a storyboard that has all the basic stuff. We didn't think about the UI during that process, so I quickly made a quick sketch on what we would need for this app. After that, for the color scheme, I used a website called Chroma. It uses AI to generate color palettes based on what you chose. For the specific colors we want, our clients wanted neutral, desaturated, pastel, blues or greens. It's easier on the eyes and it doesn't overstimulate the target audience that this app is aiming for. So after I picked a color scheme, I looked up online how I would design for this target audience, and I found an infographic. The infographics title is Designing for Users on the Autistic Spectrum, and I use these guidelines to refine the UI of the app more. For adding text to speech, every text that you see is its own button, so users can press on it and it'll activate text to speech on what the button is presenting.
Step 1. Get milk out of the fridge.
And how I did that was I had all the necessary buttons for the screens for each slide in the storyboard of the app. And I connected them into a Swift file, which has the @IB action to it. So whenever this button is pressed, it'll play this part of the code. And for this instance, when a button is pressed, it'll start up the AV synthesizer for starting text to speech, and it'll speak out the message of what the user tapped.
The animations we have are instructional images of pouring milk, cracking an egg, pouring flour or sugar using a spoon, and cutting butter with a knife. The reason why we chose to use these short animations is to make it easier to follow and understand the basic actions for those who prefer to watch an example and follow along. After discussing our project with our clients, we felt that simple animations would be a better way to show the process rather than pre-recorded videos, as these simple images are easier for kids to connect with.
So we decided really early on that we wanted to make this app with emphasis on teaching cooking rather than just providing a video, a couple pictures, and some written instructions. So what we decided to do was use AR in order to further associate the object itself with the video, with the action, with the written and spoken directions. We used image anchors for that, and the images that we used to kind of tie the app interactions to were actual labels or parts of labels from these ingredients. You know, you had part of a box for a stick of butter, or the nutrition facts sticker on the front of a jug of milk. And those were what we kind of linked the video and instructions to, just to kind of further solidify those ties between the video and the item itself.